Today we're going mining. The builder is just wrapping up with our new forester build. They are over 80% done with it, so once it is complete we'll get into it and set it up with some tree saplings to grow. Then that's wood and logs pretty much sorted for the colony, and there it's complete. So we do have a new forester in who is complaining about something, just simply needing an axe, which that's easy enough sorted. I have plenty of axes, and in fact this is probably the best time then to create a stash alongside a post box build, and I think I'm just going to set that there and there. So with the post box we can come into it and pretty much request any of these items here, and as long as the warehouse has them within it, it will then be delivered by courier to us, or if a building around the colony knows how to make the item, it will then be made, given to the couriers, and then come over to us. As for the stash though, that is a building which we can then place items into, and they will be taken away from us by the courier. So all of these axes that we have in stock, they will be picked up by the courier and taken away to the warehouse. Then they will eventually make their way over to the forester, and that's that then sorted. But of course the forester is going to require some saplings to actually grow some wood, so here's a few of them then for you, which we will just simply plant, and once they grow up and the forester gets in a axe to chop them, that is then wood sorted for us. And what we'll do is just drop off all of those saplings to you as well, so you can replant once you chop them down. But I believe that is then pretty much everything that you're going to require. They are getting a delivery, and we'll just allow you to replant all of these different type of saplings. Holy crap. And we now have woodland sounds, ambient sounds, a lot of birds and things, so yep. This is going to be quite nice here, although things are going to be slightly tight. I don't think we're going to be able to grow the dark oak wood, so well, prove me wrong. Good, well that's you now all sorted. Go out there, get us wood. As for the builder, they have moved on to the mine and already made a start with it. I see we're already 40% supplied for the mine, and there's just a lot of jungle items required for it, so setting her up with the materials for this isn't going to take too long. The clearing and construction of the build though, that is going to take quite some time, although I think when it comes to the jungle wood, the new forester build should be able to craft that for us. Yes, indeed they can. They can turn the logs into wood or even strip it for us. So that's handy. There's a few logs for you to then do. And she is wanting a hoe at the moment. Although, instead of a hoe, why don't you use some shears? I have plenty of iron which I can give you, and this is far easier for me to make. I'll deposit some iron off to the colony so they can eventually make shears. Let's cancel that for now and see if you then pick up some shears. We are searching for trees at the moment. Wonder where we could find any of those. Right, seeing as we are being idiotic here, I think we may need to set a zoning mode, and then we will obtain a forest tool in which we can then set a forestry area. I'm just going to set it to that point there, so yep, that's a big area for them to look for trees in, and that seems to have done the trick. I think, nope, we're going to go search for trees out in the water. Okay, so maybe wood isn't going to be sorted here, but in better news, we are now 100% supplied for the mine. And I've seen that if we wear our builder goggles, we can actually see the block that they are working on at the moment. So the builder is working on the stone block in front of us, which means that I should really be down here assisting her clear it out. But before I drown myself, what I think I'm going to do is make up some of this beachwear swim party stuff, or beach party swimwear stuff, whatever we're calling it. Looking ridiculous so far, although to complete the set, I did find this in a chest, an axolotl rubber ring. So now we've gone from ridiculous to fabulous. The entire set is quite handy actually, as it gives us dolphin grace free alongside water breathing. So now underwater mining shouldn't be such a chore. Okay, I lied. It still is. How are we getting on then, Forester? Still hard at work, I see. I've helped the builder out a bit more with constructing some of the jungle stilts, so that at least gives her a place to stand on while she constructs the rest of this and keep away from the nasties that lurk underneath. I see we are now placing in some platforms on the very bottom there for the mineshaft, so we are going to do this building a bit backwards, working from the bottom all the way up to the top. Whatever is easiest, I suppose. I've assisted once again by putting in all of the jungle planks for the big mineshaft. So all we need to do now is find a way to clear out the water inside it. She is very quickly building up the stairs leading to the top of the mineshaft though, so that's good. And in fact, that's this area then pretty much complete. There's the platform coming in for the mine block itself, and we are fast approaching 80% completion. I also hear an underwater creeper nearby. The roof of the hut is now on, and that's the magic leaves coming in, with the building fast approaching 95% completion. But we still have all of this water in the centre to take care of, which I hope she is going to, and it's not going to be left up to the miner. Well, I have no idea what just happened there, but the water just disappeared. She fixed one block within the centre of it, and the rest of it just simply vanished, which is good news, I suppose, but damn, that was quick. I'm sad I didn't get that on recording. Well, on the topic of disappointments, how is the Forester getting on? Oh, she's finally found the trees and has cut down quite a lot of them and replanted the saplings. Great. Apart from the jungle one there, that is quite an important resource. And on that note, there's the mine complete. Thank you, builder. Let's get an idiot into this then, of which we don't have anyone unemployed, sadly. Well, not yet anyway. And we now have our miner, who is going to require some cobblestone, which we will need to place a mine build down to get cobblestone, I suppose. And I think whilst we're here, we will get a guard to protect you down there. Let's go assign a guard. We will get Alan to be your guard, so we will set your task to patrol the mines, and we will assign him here within the mine to do that. Good, so you will have a little bit of protection down there now, although maybe not straight away, seeing as Alan has the flu. And I think that was the courier just delivering off some cobblestone items to the miner then. Yes, indeed it was. Now he's requesting in a couple of ladders, which again the delivery system will handle, and of course he's now requesting in a pickaxe. And that is the miner now all set. He has his pickaxe and he has a functional mine, as well as a bodyguard, which I did see up top briefly, so that is now our stone needs sorted as well. The hospital and the university are the next two buildings which we need to look into, and we will look into those next time I think. But just out of curiosity, what is it going to take here to upgrade your builder's hut to level 2? Really, not all that much. Deep slate is the only difficult item here, so let's set you for a level 2 upgrade, which will only improve your building efficiency and allow us to start upgrading some of the other builds around the colony. We are making some fantastic work in our tropical paradise. The colony is starting to grow and expand pretty nicely, and our automation needs are starting to be met. If we exclude the drownings, we are doing incredibly well.